I honestly, Tina convinced me. Tina convinced me that wasn't her. I was gonna vote for her,
I
but
mean, I mean, judging from what I heard, I mean, like, I feel like I heard her whispering to like, I think her husband, I think that like I'm a faithful. Like, I feel like, I feel like after seeing that, I feel like she was telling the truth.
yeah, yeah. I There was just something about the last part of what she said, and I feel like it was easy for everybody to just latch on to that because again, it's one of the first things we have to go off of. It was the first weird interaction we saw in the game, but there's so
Yeah.
much more to it. There's so much more to it. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's crazy, man. So you have the shield. You can do with it what you please. I don't expect you to use it on me. I did hook you up. I threw my vote at you, but if you feel like you need to use it for anybody else in here that you feel better with, that's fine with me. I totally respect it. All right.
Okay.
I, I would like it to not die, but you hold the power at the end of the day. So,
Yeah.
Brandon, I'm glad I
I did
wasn't the
not
only.
want to fucking burn my power that early in the game.
Yeah. I
I
wish,
had
I,
until round 7 to use it as well, so
I wish you would have told me. I wish you would have told me, man.
I was trying to keep my it close to the vest because in the last game I fucked up and
Yeah.
it burned me, so I changed my entire gameplay. So
You did what you had to. I get it. I get
the
it.
only
Yeah,
person
okay.
I did tell was Jonathan.
Oh,
He was
okay.
the only person.
So Jonathan knew.
Yes, Jonathan knew,
Okay.
which
Damn.
I'm glad no he did not tell anyone.
Yeah, he definitely didn't tell me, so
Thank God.
for sure. For sure.
Because, yeah, like, I didn't, I felt like I was going to get votes after after me throwing Stick's name out.
Yeah.
But then, and now, thankfully, I'm going to be alive next round, but
Yeah. That's good.
I'm just afraid of future.
Straight up. This game is unpredictable. Unpredictable.
It's
It's like anything can happen.
expect the unexpected, as
Exactly.
Aretha Cox would always say.
I'm gonna hop in another room real quick, all right?
All
Yep.
right.
But yeah, I did vote. I kept you, dude. Like,
I knew
if you
who the
could
other vote.
pay the favor, please. Like,
I mean, I knew who the other votes were. They were you, Matt, Jonathan, and Victoria.
yeah.
So those were the four votes.
But yeah, I would really be grateful if you could shield me for the next. Because I definitely need a shield now. Because, like,
I
God.
could tell, like after your outburst and stuff, that would like be
Yeah.
insane. Oh, hey, Brad.
Yes. Hey, Brandon, again. I hope you know I'm totally
Oh,
good.
I understand. Like, I did not want to burn my power this early in the game.
No,
But, like, after my outburst and whatnot, I'm like, eek.
no,
I might.
I just, I just want you to know that, hey, I like you, and I didn't.
Oh, I totally understand. Like, oh,
And now he's out.
he was dragged, I bet.
This is Brad all the time. He's like there for like a minute and then out. Like, okay, bye.
Hmm. But God, like, nervous as hell now. At least I know I'm alive for one more round.
Are we seriously in the breakout rooms for like 2 hours?
No, that's how long he puts it. So he puts the maximum at 2 hours, but then
Uh-huh.
he'll close them sooner. That's how he
Okay,
does it.
okay, because I was gonna say breakout rooms are 15 minutes early
Yes.
for those.
Oh, I know. No, not 2 hours. Don't worry. He
Okay,
just
because I was
wants
gonna
to put
say
it at that
I hope we're not up till midnight. Are you crazy?
Exactly. Because I got shit to do. I got shows to watch to catch up on.
And I gotta go to bed and get ready for work tomorrow.
And I know you have Survivor to catch up on, so
I was actually watching it while doing this, so
no spoiling it.
I was like back and forth every time. So
Do
just
not spoil it.
trying to see if anyone else comes in here. You, Brad, Matt, any other volunteers?
Any other takers?
I mean, I don't want to go. I mean, I don't want to go into another room because this room needs more people. So I'd rather just
Exactly. I'm
stay
not
in here.
leaving.
I'd rather just
The
stay
way
in
I'm
here.
leaving. I love how it's the camera's like moving every time I move. The camera moves with me.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh,
And there's Jonathan.
Jonathan.
got pulled. Hello. You guys, do you think I'm a traitor?
Oh God, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay, thank
No.
you. Thank you.
Adam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any talks going on in other rooms?
Everyone's
Um,
really just talking about how Jonathan was more convincing in his argument tonight than over Tina. Jonathan was just trying to
And Anthony had
explain himself
just,
a little bit more.
yeah, and Anthony was just saying that vocal people shouldn't be like,
Right.
kind of accused of, that doesn't make you more of a traitor or anything like that. And I obviously agree with that, but and I appreciate vocal people because we can't just all sit in a room and nothing happens. So but we
Exactly.
need to be looking somewhere
I
else, and I
think
have no idea where to look now. So I mean,
right.
love to hear theories from people.
I honestly
Like
don't
I don't
have
know honestly
anything.
anymore.
I
I don't
really
know. I have to like sit with it and put it on paper of like, the murder and the latest one and everything and just, see what comes to me. But I would love to hear from other people because I just don't have a thought right now.
the only other person, I'll be honest, and I hope that I'm not going to screw myself over by saying this, just because she's so quiet and she seems reserved and very observant, I'm not saying that she's a traitor necessarily. I just feel like Victoria, I'm finding it very difficult to read her. So it
Difficult to
makes
read,
me,
yeah.
yeah, so it makes me like question her. I'm not saying either way. She's just one of the people right now that I'm very on the fence about. I don't know. Um, she she would make a great trader because she would be like the silent assassin. But today she spoke out a little bit, at the round table.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, that's all I've got. I really don't have anything on anyone
Yeah.
else.
I knew when everyone was voting for Tina, I was like, oh my God, I don't think it's Tina. Unless like the traders were worried about being the odd man out kind of a thing. I was like, it just didn't seem like anyone was like necessarily defending it. I'm like, oh, I feel like the traders would stick together. So I was hoping to see that tonight, but I mean, she obviously wasn't one, so it didn't
I
happen.
can see she was upset as well.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
feel bad about that. She was clearly upset.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's so many people who really love Tina. Brandon's one of them, obviously.
Yeah, I did
And
not want
Enjoy,
to
Tina.
vote for her.
it's just not, but it was just a big question mark in the game. And it's like, if we just left that, I just don't understand how we could move on. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I think it's people that we don't think it is right now.
Yeah.
I think we really need to put our heads together and spend the time after the game today when we're trying to message each other and stuff. We really need to try and dig deep and find reasons because
Yeah.
right now we're going off for nothing, or we're either going off for nothing or we're grabbing on to like the smallest little thing. And someone at some point has to slip up, surely, right? At some point,
Mhm.
someone has to slip up to give us something
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
I don't know
figure something
Caleb, but
out.
I know Brandon. And I'm like, for me, Brandon is not a traitor. You're
Oh
100%
God,
faithful.
no.
I've
For
said
me.
that
Yeah, I
as
don't
well.
think Brandon is either.
Like I literally did not want to burn that fucking power.
I think that honestly, Brandon, I think if you were a trader, I don't think you would be able to hide it very well. So I really also think that you're faithful too.
And like until today, the only person I told about the power was Jonathan.
And I didn't tell anybody.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
because
Okay.
I did not like I needed to change up my game strategy from the last game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't tell anybody. If someone tells me something, I don't tell anybody. I just speak my own thoughts and beliefs. So
I will say, like, something that's very frustrating is when you, at the beginning of the round table, when someone's like, I'll start talking, no one does, and then you talk, and then nobody else comes forward to say things, even though they've all been saying stuff, and then everyone just stays quiet. It really sucks because then immediately almost puts a target on the back of the person that started the conversation.
Like,
there was a couple people tonight that came to me and they're like big Tina pushes, and I'm like, that was my like they didn't convince me. That was my opinion anyway.
Right.
They didn't say anything tonight, and I'm like, what's going on?
I'm glad that Daniel came forward about the thing with you because he was the person, obviously that had brought it up to me, but he
Mhm.
wasn't the only person put in that conversation.
like
So I was a little
Nick
annoyed
was
that
the
nobody else.
only name I was hearing.
Yeah, I'm a little
Like,
Well,
annoyed that nobody else.
Daniel's the only one
and
who's come
Tina,
up to me and told me that, and I
like
Right.
feel
Tina was the one
Daniel's
who
very
brought the
genuine as
name
well.
forward.
I,
So
I, I I really do think he's genuine, and
Yeah.
what's frustrating to me is that there are other people I know that he was spoken to because I think he brought that not just to me. I'm not sure if we were in like a three-way group with someone, maybe with, I don't know. I'd have to check, Jonathan, and I'll get back to you. But yeah, that just frustrates me that he did that. So I'm glad that he stepped forward and and
Yeah.
said it.
And he would.
Um,
I knew he was going to because I feel like
yeah,
he's like that person, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
right. He's very, very genuine. He's one of the people I've been speaking to the most, and I get a very genuine feeling with him.
Same. There was something, we're in a room and I think it was like me, him, Melissa, someone else, the first night, and he said something and it was very like faithful asking a question and like where he could have just not. He could have just kept quiet and instantly I was like faithful. Um so unless there's a recruitment later on, I mean faithful to me 100%.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is there anybody
Pats.
else that we all think is 100% faithful? Is there anyone else that really stands out? I really think Stick as being
Um
faithful.
Stick's very friendly with me. I couldn't say either way. I don't have a suspicion either way.
Yeah.
Who do I think's 100%? Um, my main two are Brandon, Daniel, and oh, Anthony. Anthony, I think
I
is.
think he's a faithful.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
same.
Even though he keeps on making fun of me, comparing me to Alexander from the British version of the Traitors, he doesn't stop doing it in every message he sends me.
Yeah, no,
But
he's
I know I like him a lot, and I feel like he's genuine too.
yeah, he is. He is. So I would definitely say like I stand behind those people um as being faithfuls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I would think. And then there's some questionable people, but like I feel like I've spoken so much. I would love someone else to come up with some ideas and just like,
It can't be the same people all the time. It
no.
can. I feel like you're pretty vocal. I'm pretty vocal. I
Yeah.
feel like Matt's pretty vocal. Um,
Yeah.
I guess Tina was, but other people need to be stepping up because we're not going to get anywhere if it's just the same two or three people
Yeah.
trying to figure it out.
Well, because I'm not in any groups with anybody, I'm not in zero group chats and I know they're out there. It's like yeah, like that has to tell you something. Like, put the pieces together. Like whoever's in those group chats is like figure it out. Like who's in your group chat? Who made it? Who's leading it? Like all that there's so much more
Hmm.
pieces to the puzzle that they're getting that I don't have. So I would love to hear more about that. So I hope more people come forward and like speak to me one on one and stuff to,
Yeah.
come up
I
with
feel
some
like
ideas.
you've kind of had a hectic few days too, so you haven't really been able to maybe like reach out as many as some other people have.
Right. And I don't, I mean, I'm also like, this is like, I'm not that social. I'm
Yeah.
really kind of, like in real life, I
Introvert.
recharge my batteries by like, shutting off completely.
Right.
And my job is so social. So
Yes.
it's like, although I've spoken to a lot of people one on one, it's just not extensively. And I'm not going to spend all day doing it because I have too
Got better
much
things to be
going on.
doing.
Yeah. And it's like, if someone wants to vote me in for that, by all means. Um, I think I'm an active participant in this game. So,
Yeah, no, definitely you are.
yeah,
I think the more that the game's coming along, I think the more we start to see each other's personalities. And I think with you, it's definitely becoming more apparent that that is just your personality, that maybe you are a little bit more reserved, maybe, or introverted than some people.
Oh, I am. Yeah, me.
Yeah, that's coming across, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. And yeah, I don't have any ideas, but let's jump around. Let's see what other people
Yeah,
are
I'm gonna
saying.
go
How many
jump
rooms
on.
are there?
Great,
Two
same as
more.
always.
All right, I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Yeah, same.
Oh, and they're closing.
Yep.